What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and welcome to today's video where we're going to take the age-old question: could the best college football team beat the worst National Football League team in we'll just say a friendly exhibition game? And I'm going to tell you right off the rip, in real life, won't happen. Won't ever happen, because what people fail to realize, because this was a big debate when the Browns went 0-16, could Alabama beat the Browns, is that even that 0-16 Browns, it's still made up of like a high school, college, all-star team. The best players from their respective schools all put onto one team still will probably beat the best one school in college football. Now, if you're doing like a college football all-stars and stuff like that, it starts to get a little bit more tricky, which I mean could be an experiment if you guys want to see maybe a college football all-star team versus the worst team in a future episode. But today, we're focusing on Alabama. Alabama, as a fan of college football for the last like 15 years, as a fan of the Florida Gators that's well aware of the SEC, this year's Alabama team has been the scariest I've ever seen because they finally have a quarterback to go along with their great lines of scrimmage and really good defense. So, taking that Alabama team, which you'll see in just one second, could they beat up on the worst team in the National Football League? So, in real life, won't ever happen. And I think the best case scenario is that the team right now, Alabama versus the worst team in the National Football League, I think it could be competitive at points in time, but I still expect the NFL team to crush them when all is said and done. But let's put it in a Madden experiment, because Madden is far from real life. So that opens up the question, who's the worst team in the National Football League? I thought it maybe was the Bills with Nathan Peterman at quarterback, but they've recently released him, and they crushed the Jets this week. So I was like, well, by contraction, are the Jets the worst team? But they were missing Sam Darnold, and they have good defense, and then you saw how they beat up on the Lions. So I was like, all right, well, clearly the Giants are the worst team, right? But they have skill position players. And so when I asked my Discord chat who the worst team in the National Football League was, we got a resounding, undisputed winner in the Oakland Raiders. The Raiders have essentially given up on the season. They're trading away all their good players. The players aren't playing with any effort whatsoever. So I was like, all right, let's take the Raiders, and let's have them go up against our little team known as the Alabama Crimson Tide. Now, I had to make it into a franchise mode because there's like last name character restrictions and offline management, and I couldn't make Tua Tagovailoa a lefty. So I was like, all right, let's pop him into a franchise mode, and let's have a one-game experiment, because it just so happens that they do play the Raiders in real life. Actually, this upcoming weekend, they take on the Raiders. So we'll get a sim right to that game, but let's show you the roster. So what we did making this was go by thresholds. We know what certain players usually get as rookies in Madden based upon where they get drafted. So because there's so many first, second, third round picks on this current Alabama roster, it was pretty easy to give them a fair grade of what they should be, kind of playing as in a Madden game. So first up, we got Tua Tagovailoa. He will be a 77 overall. He's probably going to win the Heisman Trophy, and next year could very well be the #1 overall pick. Should most likely be the first quarterback taken, so a 77, that's fair. And in most of these ratings, I'm being generous. This Tua could end up being like an 80 overall in Madden 21 or whatever when he comes out. So 77 is kind of the low end. I try to do that more often than not. At the running back spot, we get Damien Harris, who's been considered a first-round running back, or at least, I think on Bleacher Report, that dude that does all his stuff, he has Damien Harris as his #1 running back, so a 76 is fair. And then we have Najee Harris, who maybe in 2 years' time will be a first-round player as well, but right now we're just basing this off. He was a 5-star recruit out of high school, is one of the best running backs, highest regarded running backs in quite some time, so we'll give him a 74. Wide receivers, we have Jerry Jeudy, Tua's #1 target. I think next year, pretty much a lock to be a first-round wide receiver. We have Devontae Smith and Henry Ruggs, probably more so mid-round type players. And Jalen Waddle looks really, really promising. Could very well be a first-round pick in 3 years' time, but he is a true freshman. So what would you give a guy right out of high school in Madden? I think 66 is pretty generous because he ain't LeBron James. Tight end, we have Irv Smith Jr., who, if he does declare this year, probably will be the second tight end selected in the draft, somewhere in the second or third rounds. Maybe first rounder, depending if, Wynn and Noah Fant goes. So I think 74 is a good starting spot. Hale Hentges is probably draftable late round, 6th, 7th rounder. Offensive line, we have Jonah Williams, who's being talked about as a top 10 prospect in this upcoming draft. Lester Cotton mid-round. We got Rosh Pierschbacher, who's probably the second best center. We got Jedrick Wills, probably the worst player on Alabama's offensive line, so we give him 65. Alex Leatherwood, in 2 years' time, probably will be a first-round prospect, so we give him a 73. Defensively, we got Isaiah Buggs, another guy that has some first-round buzz, most likely will go in the second round. We got Quinnen Williams, who's right now being talked about as a top 5 talent in this upcoming draft class, so easy to give him a 78, maybe even lowballing him. We got D-tackle Raekwon Davis, again, another guy, top 15 talent in this upcoming draft. Linebacking core, we got Anfernee Jennings, who's currently getting a first-round grade. We got the middle linebacker, Mack Wilson, who's getting a first-round grade. Christian Miller, probably be a second, third-round pick. right outside linebacker. Terrell Lewis suffered a season-ending injury, but again, he was being hyped up as maybe the best outside linebacker in this class, so we'll give him a 75. In the secondaries where things get a little bit uncertain, Trayvon Diggs, I think Walter Football has him as first rounder, but it seems pretty much consensus he will be a day 2 pick. Patrick Surtain Jr. is a freshman, maybe the best freshman corner in football right now, so we're giving him a 71, which is really, really generous, giving him a little bit of that LeBron James treatment, if you will, but he's really good. He's a really big-time baller and will eventually be a first-round pick. Savion Smith, solid, probably will be a day 2 pick when he declares. Strong, the safety spot at free safety, Deontay Thompson being talked about as a top 10 pick in this upcoming draft, and strong safety Xavier McKinney. He's probably going to be late round special teams, and their special teams actually is not that great. That's usually one of the weaknesses of Alabama. I think J.K. Scott was kind of the outlier. So there you go. That is our Alabama. We're going to sim to when they take on the Raiders, and we're going to get into that damn game and hopefully put a whooping and at least live with the idea that a college football team can beat an NFL team in the Madden world. Oh, there we go. Big first down catch, and that's that lethal combination. Tua to Judy, first down, moving the chains. All right, we're in the red zone. Very dangerous in the red zone. Don't want to throw a turnover. Don't want to get happy feet. We just try to find Hedges across the middle, and he gets up to the 1-yard line. Fake Nick Saban is very static. Let's see how this Alabama team runs the C4 special here. I don't know what back's going to be in. We have 2 Harrises. That is Najee Harris. Wonder if he's been running this play since high school. Has he been practicing? Has he been practicing? It looks like he has as the big man gets in, flexes on him, as Alabama goes up 7-zip over the Raiders. Just like a night through warm butter. A big first third and long for this Alabama defense. See if we can bring some pressure. It's been such a long time since I played with a 3-4. There you go. It works. Having extra bodies back there in coverage. Anthony Jennings with the pass breakup. And the Bama Crimson Tide are getting the ball back. A big 3rd and 3 here for Alabama as they're trying to get into the red zone. They got single coverage on Jerry Jeudy at the top of the screen. Is he going to take that shot? Oh, he takes that shot. Oh, my God. He just can't come down with it. That would have been massive as we have to settle for a field goal maybe. I mean, our kicker's terrible. We might go for this. 4th and 3. And we're going for it. I'm not trusting. Our kicker only got 85 kick power. I know we're inside, but 50 yards. A little too much. A little too rich for my blood. Oh my God, Tua stayed. Oh, come on, Tua. Come on, Tua. Oh, did he get it? Oh, he got the first down. The will and determination of Tua Tagovailoa converts the 4th down, and the drive continues. 1st and 10 on the 10. Oh, my God, wide open. There you go. Jerry Jeudy. This Raiders team's already given up. They don't care for John Gruden. They don't even care that they're going to get whooped by a college football team. This is on All Madden, by the way. All Madden default side. They didn't make it extra hard. This is ugly. All right, so we open up the second half. Oakland already facing a 3rd and long on their opening drive. This pretty much would kill all their momentum if they can't complete it. But, hey, Martavis Bryant, nice diving catch. Drive continues. All right, Oakland's pushing, man. They've had the ball the entire quarter so far. Maybe my fault for playing just 6-minute quarters, but... Oh, all right. Okay. Get off me. All right, 3rd and 12. Oh, we got sacked. God damn it. You're starting to really see. The more and more you think about it, the more and more like Alabama would be able to compete, I think. But it's like once their stars had to come up for rest, like the depth. The depth would be the biggest night and day issue between a college football team going up against an NFL team, I think. Oh, what a punt! If you guys come here right, punting gameplay. 3rd and 11, the Raiders are on their 1. I want a safety. We want a safety, so we're going to get old big Quinnen Williams here. I think they're just going to admit defeat and go for the run. Beast mode. Shout out to Beast Mode TV. Rest in peace, Harley Newye. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Got the stop, get the ball back. Want to make the score look a little uglier than what it is. Oh, they're going for it. All right. I mean, I do know they usually go for it. Like, they have somewhat smarter play calling it All Madden, but this is, I don't know, this smart? Oh, let's go. Interception. Number 14, I don't even know who that is. We'll take it. Deontay Thompson. Big-time interception, big-time return. Let's go. Let's go. Let's finish the drive. Let's bring it to you live here. We'll go with something simple like the slants. I have been trying to establish the run, but I mean, you know, you still got some talent on this Raiders team. So let's see if we can get it through the air here. Stand through the pocket. Oh, we'll just actually take a nice little gallop up here. Oh, looks like he tore his ACL, but luckily enough, those aren't in Madden, I don't think. So we are on the 1-yard line. Let's go. Let's cap it off the only way we know how. Give it to big old Najee Harris, second C4 special of the day. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Make it a thing of beauty. Oh, nice tackle there on the edge, 31. Just blowing up Hale Hentages. Marcus Gilchrist got it. Isn't he like one of the worst players on the Raiders? Okay, whatever. 3rd and 7. I'm not going to lie, because we have a 2-score lead, I think we're in 4-down territory. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Boom, across the middle to Hale. Hentage makes up for the blown block on the C4 special. That is now 21-0 for Alabama over the Raiders. There you have it. Look at Chucky. Can't believe it. His professional football club just lost to a college. A bunch of amateurs. A bunch of guys ain't getting paid. And if you guys want to learn, you guys, the implausible just happened. A college football team just beat an NFL team. If you guys want to know how to play, how to actually win games like this, I'm selling my ebook soon. It's going to be 3 easy payments of $35.95, and you guys will learn how to take over a 65 overall team and on all Madden beat up on the very powerful, elite Oakland Raiders. But there you go, man. Alabama Crimson Tide have done the deed, the biggest upset in the history of sports. Maybe. No, not really, but in practicality, maybe, debatably. Looking at the stats, I mean, nothing was too crazy. Really good accuracy from Tua, but not like a huge game. It was still really hard. Had a lot of overthrows, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Run the ball, very, very tough to establish the line of scrimmage, 16 carries, 53 yards. Plus, it's just tough to run on any difficulty of Madden. We got the 1 C4 special there. Jerry Jeudy, 4 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown. Hentages had a touchdown on the red zone, as you guys would have seen. No sacks given up, which was good, but we were trying to get the ball out as quick as humanly possible because I didn't expect our offensive line to hold up particularly well. Mack Wilson on the team with 4 tackles and a tackle for a loss. We weren't able to get any sacks because, it's still, a really strong interior offensive line for the Raiders. Skilish Yosemite. You got Hudson. Those are 2 of the best at their positions. But we did get 2 turnovers. Christian Miller got an interception. Deontay Thompson with a little bit more impressive interception as Alabama did the deed, as I stated, getting the job done 21-0 over the Raiders. So I guess from this, I can ask you guys any more type videos like this that you want to see. I mean, I could save this roster. If you want to see maybe we do a full season with Alabama in the NFL, what kind of results we can get. Or really just anything like a college all-star team, or, if there's any more ideas that are in this round, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, man. I'm open to pretty much all ideas, or at least hearing them out. But if you guys did enjoy this video and it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.